formulate your ideas. If needed, you can use Google Translate. So what are your strengths? So find some adjectives and tell that you are ambitious or you are...
Okay. First, I think I work hard when I like something, and I work well, and I work well in a team. I think I can manage, or I can integrate a team, and I can. I don't know. I think also I'm a creative person that I give some ideas and some practical ideas. No, I don't know how to say this.
Try to find synonyms. Or check the dictionary. If you know how to say it in Spanish, you can check it in the dictionary.
Okay. Do you speak Spanish? No?
Yes, I speak Spanish.
Yes.
Some words, yo puedo hablar español, pero algunas palabras yo puedo no comprender. Por eso mejor verlo en el diccionario.
Okay. So, and the weaknesses. I think sometimes I'm a little bit stubborn when working. Maybe if I have to do something, I rest. I take more time that I need.
All right. I've sent you the link. Let's open it. The last one.
The monster.
You can see here list of strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So at home you can read it, and maybe you can choose some new phrases, like being too critical of yourself, attempting to please everyone, being unfamiliar with the latest software. And your strengths, you can mention knowledge-based skills like computer skills, languages, degrees, technical ability, transferable skills, analytical problem-solving, planning skills, personal traits like dependable, flexible, friendly, hardworking, punctual, team player, and some other words like discipline, creativity, patience, respectfulness. So you can try to read all this article, and maybe you write down some words that you can use to answer on this question. All right, let's go further. What do you see as the major success in your life?
What do you see as a major
success in your life?
Okay, so as success in my life, no?
So what is the biggest success in your life? The greatest?
Okay, so in a professional side, I think success was working abroad, because I looked for another opportunity that wasn't easy. So then I think I adapt very well to the different situation, the country, the different company that I worked, and it was difficult, but I learned a lot.
All right.
And I think it was the biggest success in my life.
And what about the major disappointment in your life?
Some major disappointment in your life. Okay, so before studying advertising and public relations, I studied vet, med. I don't know how to say veterinary, and how to say abandonar, ¿cómo se dice?
Abandoned?
Yeah, or I didn't finish this degree because didn't like. So I think it was a disappointment in my life because I lost a lot of time, like 2 years. I think in a professional side it was a disappointment.
All right, next, what motivates you?
Okay, so what motivates me? Okay, okay. I don't know if I have to talk in of the of work or of my hobbies.
You can see what motivates you in your work. So you can say that you have family, children, and your children motivate you to work more and to find a good job and to spend more time at work, to do everything for them. So they are your motivation. And for some people, their parents are their motivation. For some people, I don't know, maybe their hobby is their motivation, that they want to earn money to spend it on their hobby, or they have some idea like to travel around the world, and this is their motivation. Or maybe to buy a car, a house, to be a CEO. So what is your motivation?
Okay. Right now, I think a motivation for me is going to work and have a good team to work and have projects in a long term. And also have a professional vision of my life in your enterprise and
enterprise.
Enterprise.
And what does the word success mean to you? How to understand the word success?
Yeah. Okay, I think success for me is to have a evolution in your life, have a different experience in the different, in this case, in different companies or enterprises. And find yourself that you have worked with a different situation with I think that is a success for me. Okay, motivates. Okay.
And what are 3 of your greatest accomplishments or achievements?
In my life, in my past
in your life. So you can say that maybe you learned how to ride a snowboard, you finished a very big book to read, or you, I don't know, did something else. So your 3 greatest achievements or accomplishments. Maybe you took part in some competition. So think.
Okay. For example, as I told before, achievement for me was as going abroad.
Mm-hmm.
And and know another and know another culture. Know another culture and have a different situation that was really difficult for me. And at the end, I have to say that, for example, I worked for French clients that when I went abroad, I didn't imagine that it's gonna be possible because I didn't speak French. So I think what an achievement, and also I don't know have as you said have time and travel in different countries. I think it's my favorite travel around the world and have time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's this.
I need one achievement more. I need 3 achievements. You can imagine something. I don't know. For example, when I don't know how to say abandonar. Right? It's the same word, abandon. Or leave. Abandon, the same word, abandon. When you abandoned.
Yeah, but you can say abandon. For example, abandon studies. No.
You can say finish your studies or stop studying. So when you stopped studying or when you left your education, your college. So
okay,
you use the word
leave. Leave. Okay, so for example, when I leave my degree was leave. Okay, when I left my the veterinary studies, I was a little bit sad because it was really difficult. But then I studied a degree that I really like it, and I wanted to study it, and I feel better studying this than the other. So I think it was an achievement for me that gave me the opportunity.
I felt better. Past tense.
Yes, I felt better. Yeah.
Alright, and the next question. What are your plans for the future?
Okay. Now I'm okay. I'm gonna talk like if I talk with you, not with the company. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So right now I'm in Seville. I don't know if you know Seville.
Yes, yeah? I've heard it, but I've never been there.
Okay. So right now I finished my work experience in France. So now I'm looking for another opportunity. Like I said before, in a English country, because I want to improve my English. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's necessary because here, for example, in Spain, all the work opportunities, you have to speak English. and it's necessary, and I think so. I'm looking for this. For this.
And how will you answer this question on your job interview? What will you say if they ask you about your future plans?
My future plans. So
you can say that you are planning to work in this company for the next 10 years.
I think. Okay, so my future plans. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know right now how I'm going to do. I'm looking for different, but it's find a job and gain experience in my sector, in my area. And I don't know where, and I don't know which work, but I'm focused right now in a job opportunity.
Have you done any volunteer work?
No. I know that for example in America it's important the volunteer work, but no, I haven't done a volunteer job.
And what are your hobbies?
My hobbies, as I told before, travel is my favorite hobby. But also, for example, playing sports, doing sports. How to say?
Yeah, so doing sports. And
doing sports?
Yes, to do sports. And what's your favorite sport?
Okay, so for example, I love table sports like snowboard or surf, and also racket sports like tennis or paddle. That's it's like tennis.
And when did you go surfing or snowboarding last time?
Sorry, and you?
Yes. When did you surf last time? When did you go surfing or snowboarding last time?
So last weekend. Last weekend. I went to Portugal to surf.
Did you go there alone or with your friends?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Did you go there alone or with your friends?
Okay, I went with my friends, with three friends.
And how many days did you spend there?
Oof. Can you repeat?
How many days did you spend there? 2, 3 days, 10 days?
Yeah, I spent the weekend from Friday to Sunday.
All right.
And okay.
What do you like to do when you have free time? So you are doing your hobbies. What else? Maybe you enjoy reading or watching movies or something else, except traveling and doing sports. What else do you do when you have free time?
Okay, so for example, here in Seville, I like to go to the gym. The gym. and also spend time with my friends to grab I don't know, a drink, a beer with my friend at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. And how often do you go to the gym? How often do you go to the gym? Do you go there once a week or 3 times a week?
Like 4 or 5 times a week,
Mm-hmm.
or less.
All right, so practically every day. And where do you see yourself 5 years from now and 10 years from now? So a question again about the future. So try to imagine. How do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yes. I want to find stability, so I think that in 5 years I prefer to be like more stable in my maybe in my country or in my city.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think it's the moment to go abroad and to have some experience and to learn. So I I I don't know how to say. In 5 years, I think that's it.
And how do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like in 5 years, I want to be in a stable position, maybe with with a house with my pets and more quiet in my city, or I don't know where.
Mm-hmm. All right, next. Describe a time when you failed.
Sorry.
Describe a time when you failed, when you made some mistakes.
When you made some what?
Mistakes, when you failed. Something went wrong. Describe some situation.
Okay. So
except university, did you make any other mistakes?
Yeah, for example, I failed 2 years, and I have to study. I have to study on summer.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, in the working, I have some mistakes, and I solve them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a part of your daily task to have